back to the channel. Hope you're all well. So this is like a little bit of a follow-up video on the doors. My Mark II Escort RS2000, which I had 2 doors built last year for it. I post a lot of stuff on social media, Instagram and stuff. My link to my Instagram is in the details to this video, and every video that I do, you can all follow me. You know what I mean? As long as you're a above board person, I'll accept you, and you can follow my social media, my Instagram. A lot of you guys have commented and commented on the videos and stuff and asked me why I didn't follow up, trying to get a refund or trying to get some sort of compensation back for the 2 doors that I had built for my RS2000. There's a few reasons why, and I thought I may as well do a video to try and explain and like explain to you guys why I didn't, and you guys might feel the same or you might feel different. I've got a family now. Years ago this situation would definitely have been different, but I've got a family and I've got a house, and there was a few reasons why I never took the situation any further. And what's the point really in hindsight, you know what I mean? So one reason is the lad who did the doors has been to my home address. He knows where I live. He knows what I've got here. He knows what I own. You know what I mean? So what's the point in making it any more difficult or trying to slander the lad in any way, when he could do something in the future, you know what I mean, to me or to my family. So that's one of the reasons why I never did anything. The second reason was why I picked the car up. One of you asked the question, why didn't you leave the car with him and tell him to repair the doors? If I'd had a row with someone over a situation about, because the lad had the full car, and we're talking a full car with a Harris built engine, the car's got about 10 grand's worth of engine in it. If I had a row with him and he wanted to be nasty or like should we say horrible in any way, after he had repaired my doors or put them right, should we say, he could do anything to my engine, have it on the red line, throw some washers down it, anything, you know what I mean, throw some sugar in the fuel tank, anything like that. And I just thought, at that situation, let's get the car home, let's get the car safe. And I do have the skills to put it right, I just didn't have the time. Like a lot of you, I have a family and I just didn't have the time. That was the whole reason why I paid someone to do the doors in the first place. When we built the car 8 or 9 years ago, certain panels weren't available, so you couldn't get a full half bottom end of a door, you know what I mean, to repair the door frames. You had to try and find door frames, and these cars being 40 odd years old, all the door frames usually second hand, which are affordable, are rotten. So that's why I had to pay someone to do it in the end. We just had James, my little boy, he's 1 now, and I just didn't have time to come in the garage and spend time on the car to do the car, so that's why I paid someone to do the doors. So yeah, so they are the reasons why I never took it any further. The lad knew I weren't happy at the time. I transferred him the money, so there was no way I couldn't pay or try and get the money back in any way, because I'd already transferred him before we went and collected the car. That was one of the things that the lad did insist on, and me knowing now, that's the reason, that's probably one of the reasons why he insisted on the money being transferred, because he knew that the doors weren't 100% and he weren't 100% happy with sending it out, I'm guessing. The lad did say he would put them right, but he wanted paying more money to put the doors right, and I weren't willing to pay any more money. I was fair and I never chipped the lad in any way. I paid exactly what he said he wanted at the time for every interval of payment. I'm not that type of person to try and chip anyone. I prefer to pay them the full amount and then say the job isn't up to quality, you know what I mean, isn't satisfactory. So if I'd asked for mates rate or tried to chip him in any way, I would have had to take that the doors weren't 100%, you know what I mean, on the chin, wouldn't I? So I do that with everything. Every job I get done, I don't ask for mates rates. I've never asked for discount on stuff. I always just pay the full amount of what someone wants for it, because I expect to be able to either give it back, get a refund, or have, you know, stuff put right in the future. You know what I mean? Some people work like that. Some people just want a bargain, don't they? I've never really been like that. So they're the reasons really why I didn't carry it on, participated. What's the point? You know what I mean? Where would it get me? Years and years ago, I probably would have been scrapping over it. When I collected the car, I had the 2 kids in the back and my missus in the car. So in the Range Rover when we collected the Mark II Escort with the trailer. So where would that have got me? You know what I mean? Since having children, the hot-headed me has actually, like, you know, took a step back, and you'll know that, you'll realise it yourself. You know what I mean? There's more things that are more important to life than bits of metal. You know what I mean? I'm being ripped off. Being safe, being protected, being happy, you know what I mean? Not having to look back, not having any enemies. That's the best way to be in my eyes, you know what I mean? So hope this little video gave you a little bit of an insight of what the situation was and how I felt to deal with it, you know what I mean? And if you guys would have felt and dealt with it in different ways, put a comment in below, you know what I mean? But this is just how I felt. I thought I may as well just take the car back home, take it on the chin as a bad situation, you know what I mean? And I'll put it right. At the time, I did feel like selling the car. I did lose my heart a little bit. I think that's why the car just went in the garage and hasn't really had any money spent on it. I've just been pottering little bits at a time to fix the doors and put them right. Driver's door looks amazing. Passenger door is about 96% through. I'm just doing another skim of filler on it, just bits and pieces. And then when I've got money spared, I'll get the thing painted. But I don't know if I'm gonna get the whole car painted yet. I'm in 2 minds what to do. I might change it up and get the roll cage painted and a few other bits at the same time, and change the design of the car a bit, so bring it back as a different car. But it still has RS2000 in white, but I mean, just bring it back as a different style, you know, change it up a bit. So, but I don't know what to do. But yeah, I just thought to give you a little video. All the questions yous are all asking, I thought I'd do a little video, and you can see how I felt. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was angry. Yeah, I was pissed off. Yeah, it was a huge amount of money. It was a massive amount of money for me. You know what I mean? I didn't have a lot of money. My missus was on maternity at the time, and it was like a lot of savings I had scraped together to get the doors built. But in the end, it is what it is, isn't it? The lad knew where I lived. The lad knows what I've got. The lad could travel down here, you know what I mean, etc, etc. So what's the point? You know what I mean? I had children. There's no point scrapping. Where does that get you? There's no point slandering the fella's business off. Where does that get you? It doesn't get you anywhere, does it? We just move on for the situation. The lad did say he would repair the doors and put them right when he had built them, but he wanted more money, and I weren't prepared to leave the car there after the situation arose. So that's why I never left the car there. That's why I took it away. As I say, the car's got a 10 grand's worth of Harris engine, 2 grand's worth of gearbox, you know what I mean? Why would I leave a car there with a person that I'm not got any trust in now? You know what I mean? For him to repair the doors, and he would have to have the body shell to repair the doors to the right shape. So, alright guys, hope you, well, I can't really say I hope you enjoyed the video, but that's a little bit of an insight in me. I'm a family man. You'll notice that through all my videos. I try and, you know what I mean, I'm always all for the kids. You know what I mean? I love my kids. I do love my cars, but I do love my kids. And about being safe is all about with me. So give the video a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and you'll see what happens to the Mark II Escort in the next couple of months. I get married at the end of the year, and I want to have the Mark II Escort finished for that, so we can take them both to the wedding. That'd be lovely. So yeah, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. You take it easy.
All you roaches, please like and subscribe.